Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Thanks again for watching. And today's video is all about why women should lift weights. Now, I've said many times to many different women that I know and things, well, why don't you lift weights? Why don't you do this? It's so good for these reasons and things. And the usual reply that you will get is that they don't want to be muscular. Now, I can understand this. People think, lifting weights, you'll get massive arms and things. Firstly, I understand why they think this, but this isn't going to happen. Basically, the difference between women and men in this is that men obviously have a lot more testosterone, which is, the male hormone, which helps you to build muscle and to put on muscle. Women have much lower levels. So if you did the same amount of weight training, everything the same as a man, you would not gain the same amount of muscle as the man in question. It's just impossible. You don't have those hormone levels that will allow you to do it. That's why, bodybuilders and things, they take other substances to increase those testosterone levels so that they can build more muscle, because the natural levels are not high enough to support so much muscle mass. So if you're a woman and you're, doing weight training and whatever, the effect it's going to have on, yes, you will build muscle mass if you're in a calorie surplus, if you've got eating excess calories, because you need more calories than maintenance to put on muscle mass in general. Yeah, there's ways where when you're new to weightlifting you can put on a little bit, but in general you need a calorie surplus. It's like building a house. If you haven't got any bricks, you haven't got any cement, you can't build your house. So if you haven't got the calories in excess, then there's nothing to build those muscles with. So you need a calorie excess, and you will build a small amount of muscle over time if you're doing a proper training program, and you're increasing the weights as you get stronger. But the effect that will have on your average woman is just making you more toned, because if you want to tone muscles, for example, then there's two ways they're going to tone. Basically, it's reducing the fat so the muscles that are there show, or it's increasing the size of the muscle so it pushes out more. And obviously it's normally in bodybuilding it's a combination of the two. They build the muscles and then they cut down the fat. So by doing weight training you're just going to increase your muscle mass slightly. You're not going to look like the Hulk. It's not possible. You don't need to worry about that. And another thing is, most men cannot put on much muscle anyway. I used to go to the gym with a few people, and yeah, they were not particularly serious, but you could say it's your average person. And they would be doing weight training all the time and things, every single day, weight training. And the guy looks the same, as he did before the gym. So, it's had no effect. 365 days of weight training a year on a man that's got higher testosterone levels. So if you're a woman, you don't need to worry about becoming too muscular. Obviously you have a mirror anyway, so if you get to a point where your muscles are perfect as they are, then just keep the weight the same. Don't put more weight on, and you'll just maintain that muscle mass that you have got, that you're happy with. And then you could perhaps go on a calorie deficit to lose a bit more fat around those muscles and get them to show more and things. So it's important to do weight training as well, because it's very good for the body, it's very good for the bones, for your strength. It will allow you to eat more without gaining weight, because muscles require more calories to maintain than fat. So if you're more muscular, you can eat more. Yeah, it's not a huge amount more, but obviously every little every day, it all adds up over a year or so. So it will help you stay in better shape. There's no reason for you not to do it. It's very, very healthy. Anyone can do it. You shouldn't feel intimidated as well about going to the gym. I used to never want to go on any of the weights, because you see a lot of the guys there, obviously they're very into it. They're very, been doing it a long time, and sometimes you just don't want to go over there. But there's a simple solution to that as well, and that is to start with body weight training first. If you've never done any weight training, then just do push-ups, and you can look online, there's loads of body weight routines and things, but push-ups is a real good sort of general upper body exercise that will do all of your muscles, shoulders, chest, back. It's just a great exercise in general, and it will take you a while to get to the point where you can do a lot of press-ups, like 30 press-ups per set, and perhaps do 3 or 4 sets, do over 100 press-ups. Once you get to that point, then you could perhaps go to the gym and do bench press or whatever. Or another option, if you are serious about it and willing to invest a bit of money in it, then of course you can just buy stuff at home. I bought myself a bench, barbell weights and all of that. That cost me about, in dollars, $500, something like that. It's just obviously it's a quite a high one-time payment, but if you compare it to a gym membership, I mean, that really is enough there. Just a barbell, weights and a bench, that really is enough to do most weight training in general. Obviously if you want to get into isolation and things, and you need barbells as well, not barbell, the dumbbells, sorry. But yeah, in general, compound movements are the ones that build the most muscle, and they're the ones that will have the most effect for your average person. I mean, yeah, when you trying to get to perfection, yeah, isolation and things, exercises are important, where you're just using one arm, training a certain arm up to the next level of your stronger arm or whatever. But with a barbell, for example, you can do squats, you can do all of that. You can do bench press, you can do all sorts of exercises that will just increase the strength of all of your muscles in your body, rather than focusing on one specific one. So just don't worry about becoming too muscular. I mean, it's not that difficult to start weight training. Just start by doing push-ups and build your way up, and it really will have a great effect on your health, on your aesthetics, how you look. You'll just look better, more toned. There's no reason not to do it. So to any women out there, and men of course, don't worry about anything getting too strong from weightlifting. Just start, and I promise you the effect will be incredible, and you'll be wondering why you didn't start before. So that's my advice for this. I hope this has helped, perhaps motivated some of you to give weight training a try. And thanks for watching the video.